How's it, guys? Welcome back to FX Rhapsody. Today we're doing analysis on two currency pairs again. We're focusing on the British pound US dollar and then also the British pound Japanese yen. But before we hit the charts, again, go visit my website. The link is in the description. On there you will find my preferred brokers. You'll find lots of other tools, previous videos, all categorized very neatly. And just go visit my website and go check them out. Right, so let's hit the chart. So what do we see on the British pound US dollar? On a daily time frame, I'm just going to zoom out a little bit. Then we can see how price action is hunting liquidity. So basically, we can see this previous area, big area of support and resistance. This was the area of resistance, as you can see, coming down, creating a support area, moving up, price coming, breaking that previous area, coming back, retesting it over there, and then starting to move down. We also see this area being hunted as well. I'm just going to draw a small little, there we go, and just up a bit, and then we also, I'm just going to make a duplicate of that, and we can see that's the next area over there. Okay, so zooming in, let's have a look. Okay, so you can see this previous area being broken, retested, going down. So over there, we will have liquidity waiting for us. Let's just make that another color. Let's call it the liquidity color. And then we have got some more liquidity lying down. That is from previous buy orders that was placed in the market. So now we can see price action hunting that sell orders, or that sell stops basically in that market. So is price going to go down to those areas? We'll have to see. And again, that is just areas that I'm marking out on the chart. And let's see what happens. 4-hour time frame. Let's just do that. So areas that I'm marking out, that I'm just watching to see if it's going to break or not. We can see this previous high. Let's just change this back to black. Okay, so you can see that area, the previous high, coming up, going, and price action hunting that liquidity of that orders that was lying up here, tapping into that liquidity pool and then moving to the downside. Then we had this previous low over here. For those of you that's not too familiar, so your price comes down, creating a low area, going up, creating a high area, then price moving in between these areas, breaking that high, okay, breaking and tapping into that liquidity, because there's, with this low or this high that was formed, price going down, you know, traders will place their sells over here, leaving the buy orders over there, price hunting that liquidity on the top, taking it out, price going down, and the same with this, price going up again, guys placing buy orders here, and then leaving their sell stops, price hunting that liquidity. So now it's tapped into that. Now it's retracing back to that previous low, touched it, coming down, and you can see how perfectly it touched that previous low. That is why I always say, don't forget price action when you trade in anything. You know, draw in your previous highs and previous lows, and you'll see price just either tapping through it or respecting it as it broke through, breaking through it, closing, coming up, retesting it, and starting going down. And now you can see this consolidation happening in the market toward the end of the week on Friday. Just want to draw that. So that's going to be my next key area. So we will have your previous low area being touched over here. And then now we're waiting to see what price does. Will it break back into that area, going up again, or will it carry on to the downside? But it needs to break this area and see what happens. Let's just take this out, and then we can move to the 1-hour time frame. Okay, so on a 1-hour time frame, we can see, like I just said before, there's a consolidation. Consolidation happening. Please click that. There we go. Consolidation happening towards the end of the week. So I would like to see price just breaking this area, basically. I would almost say this is my consolidation area, price going down, coming up into that, let's call it the block, and then price bouncing in between it. So anything that's closing above this and price moving to the upside, you try and catch that. Or if price goes down this area, so if it breaks outside of that box, I would like to see price going past that previous low, and then we have a previous high over here. So those are the two, let's call it highs and lows, that I'm actually watching for and watching out for, to see if what price is going to do when it hits that area. Will it hit it, go back in? Will it go similar to the bottom, or will it continue to the downside? And that is where you drill down to your lower time frames, keep these lines in, and then on the lower time frames we can catch the trade going up or down. Okay, I just want to show you something very interesting. So again, very nice entry on this pair. There we had our, here we go. So we had our previous low or previous high over there. Okay, just wanted to show you this. So we had our previous high, price breaking down, and then what did price do? It changed direction, creating a low over here. Okay, and that previous low you can extend, and you can see how that previous low was respected. Just make it very, I like my lines nice and straight. There we go. So that was our previous high, price going down, bouncing off that area, going up, creating a low. Okay, price up and down, breaking that low area again, coming up, retesting that low area. As you can see, look at that, perfectly, and then moving to the downside. Okay, how beautiful was that? If you take your Fibonacci out from that high, you move it across to that low. So it's that high, price moving down, bouncing off the low, coming up. What does it do? It retraces back to your 62% area with a nice, beautiful entry going down again. Okay, so how beautiful is that? No drawdown, nice, perfect entry on the 62%, and look at that amount of pips that was taken on that trade. Currently on, what is that, 340 odd pips with that one trade you could have caught. Just looking at your previous highs, your previous lows, and retracement. Okay, easy, high, low, price coming up, retracing, Fibonacci from the high to the low, wait patiently until price gets to your 62% area, and then hit your trade. So let's move on to the next pair. It will be the British pound, Japanese yen. Let's go to the hour, the daily time frame first. On your daily time frame, just zoom in a bit. There we go. So on the daily time frame, again, I think we did do analysis on this area before, but this is a key area that's in the market. I mean, that's perfect, and I told you guys, price going up, and look at this. It's just respecting that area. You know, the whole week, price coming up, it doesn't break it. I would like to see price, first of all, get past this low over here, but this is the essential low. If it goes past this area, I'm going to see price going down, or we will see price going down. Price might also just tap liquidity, because there will be liquidity lying over here, right about there, and then obviously the big liquidity pool lying down here with this push to the upside. Okay, so there is definitely some liquidity lying in this area. Let's just highlight that, and we could see price hunting that liquidity. That's definitely over there. Okay, we also, and then obviously, you know, if price had to go above this area, this high, we would see price continue to the upside. That's on the daily time frame. What's happening on the 4 hour? Let's expand that. Again, this area, key area in the market. Okay, you can see price respecting that area. Okay, that's a good area. As you can see, respecting it, coming up, breaking through it, respecting it the whole week. breaking through it, coming up, and then respecting it from the bottom again. So this is a very key area in the market. So we'll have to see what price does when it's, especially when it breaks, like we saw just now on the daily. I would like to see price. This is the first area that I would like to see price breaking. Okay. Zooming out again, you can see that's the next area just below that. Okay, so this is going to be step number 1, going past this area over there, and then the other side of the coin will be this high. So these are the 2 areas that I would like to see price breaking through. Okay, we have that big area of support and resistance. Basically, it's a big supply and demand zone in the middle. So I would like to see what price does over here. Currently, if we go to the 1 hour time frame, I would like to show you something there. Here we go. So obviously on the 1 hour time frame, we can see this area of consolidation. This is normally what happens. Thank you. I'm having so much trouble clicking all these things that I need to click. So we can see this area of consolidation. Actually, just do it to there. That's fine. Right there. I think my mouse is acting up on me today. So this is the area of consolidation that I would like to see price breaking out of. This always happens towards the end of the week. And then let's see what happens in the beginning of this week, because these are the 2 areas. That's that high and that low. Okay, these are the 2 areas that I'm watching. Just take the block out. Any movement above or below these 2 areas, we would drill down to the lower time frames and act to what price is giving us. Okay, zooming out a little bit and zoom out. You can also see trend lines that's forming right about there. You can see how this trend line going in, respecting it, and then also you can draw the top one, which is kind of forming like a wedge type of effect around about there. And you can see how this area, so price tapping that, going up to that area, respecting that trend line, respecting it again, going down, respecting it again, going down to the downside, respecting the bottom one. So you can see this this triangle shape being formed, and then price respecting that area of these 2 trend lines basically. Then just wanted to show you, because of those trend lines being formed, okay, so the obvious entries, if you had to take your entries, I just wanted to see, I'm just seeing it right now. So let's say you had to enter there from that high to that low. Okay, so price bouncing off that trend line, moving to the downside. There was a bit of, yes, before it was broken, there was this bit of support at the bottom. Okay, so you can see that support area under 0. So you price moving down or turning on that area. So you take your Fibonacci from that high to that low, retracing back to the 62%. Okay, so that's a nice key area. Boom, enter your trade, price moving down to that area, and again, you would have caught some pips. Just wanted to show you here. So you could have made a couple of trades this week basically. So that amount down there is about 130 odd pips. Okay, and then price started moving up again. So what happened? Price moved up, touched that trend line again, moving down, creating a low again here. What did you do, or what could you have done? You could have done this. High, low, retracing to the 62%. Guys, I'm not making this up. This is right here on the charts. And this time, making a bit of a longer trade right there, going down all the way to the bottom area, which was your 261 pips. So guys, please, go back on your charts and see this and practice this. Okay, you can see this happening every single day. Not necessarily exactly what I'm showing, but I mean, any break of structure, any trend lines retracement, any respecting of trend lines, any price action movement, and you take out your Fibonacci, you take it from the high to the low, retraces back to 62%, and that's the key area. For those of you that haven't seen that Fibonacci video, go back on my channel, go search for the Fibonacci version 2. I explain it to you beautifully, and I show you my settings on the Fibonacci that I use, and it's a very powerful tool to use when trading. So guys, that's all from my side. I hope you enjoy this video. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell for more analysis and other content, video content coming your way, and comment in the comment section, guys. Let me know what you think, and if there's anything else that you'd like to see or would like me to show you about any trading. Guys, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Stay safe and happy trading.